So I found the song and I vaguely remember doing like what I call channel Google searching, where like I'm connecting through source and I'm searching, but it's not just searching, like it's heavily guided searching. And I remember reading some things, but I couldn't tell you what I read. And apparently I texted my hypnotherapist. And to be honest, like even reading it back now, I don't even think I ever read the full message. I only read part of it at the time. I was listening to the songs and found myself suddenly reading something on the internet that resonated. And when I asked myself if it was true, I received this clear message. I am Archangel Aniel. I am Ishtar. I am a lover and a warrior. I illuminate true love, passion, sexuality, grace, pleasure, possibility, fortune, the moon, femininity, scientific knowledge, and victory. And then there's more about things that I remember that like I don't even remember that go back to this. So when I kind of came back aware, I don't even realize what I did. I went out into the kitchen and there was my brother. And he's like, "You okay?" And I was like, "Dude, like, now keep in mind, I just read that to you. I said I was Ishtar to my hypnotherapist." I was like, "Apparently I'm Ainana." And he was like, "Oh, this again." I was like, "This again?" Now, my brother does not have the best memories, so this is super humorous in and of itself to anyone who knows my brother. So he explained to me that we had just moved to East Islip. We lived in this very large home with like a sweeping staircase, and the bedrooms were off this like balcony. And my mother was calling me down to eat. And he's like, "You were very dressed up, not appropriate for a weekend breakfast. And you kind of like flew down the stairs and you told us your name was Ainana and you were not going to answer to anything but that. Mom yelled at you." And I'm like, "And then what?" I'm like, "What did you do?" He's like, "Oh, I just called you Ainana when Mom wasn't around." And I was like, "Okay, so then what happened, dude?" He's like, "Well, then one day I called you Ainana and you're like, 'Why are you calling me that?' He's like, 'And then you were just like you again.'" And I was like, holy cow. So of all the things that my brother remembers, this is what he remembers. And so I'm starting to piece this all together. And then I started getting like all this synchronicity coming to me in different forms. Like, you are Isis, you are Ishtar, you are Ainana. And like these three names kept like coming together, being tied together. And then one day a sister that I know sent me this show that I'm watching, that I was watching. And as I'm watching it, it was like deeply spiritual. And some things started coming through, like somehow this is tied to my story. And I was like literally blown away. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Keep listening. Love you all so much.